Hey guys, today I'm going to do a study on Genesis chapter 20, so let's get into it. From there, Abraham traveled to the region of Nevada and settled between Kadesh and Shur. While staying in Gavar, Abraham said about his wife Sarah, "She is my sister." So King Abimelech of Gerar and had Sarah brought him. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, "You are about to die because of the woman you have taken, for she is a married woman." Now Abimelech had not approached her, so he said, "Lord, will you destroy a nation even though it is innocent? Did not he himself say to me, 'She is my sister,' and she herself said, 'He is my brother'? I did this with a clear conscience and clean hands." Then God said to him in a dream, "Yes, I know that you did this with a clear conscience. I've also kept you from sinning against me, therefore I have not let you touch her. Now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, know that you will certainly die, you and all who are yours." So Abraham is doing the same thing he did in Egypt a few chapters ago, which is in chapter chapter 12, chapter 12, verse 12. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, "This is my wife." They will kill me, but let you live. Please say you are my sister, so that it will go well for me, because of my life will be saved on your account. So, this is the second time he's done this. And God came to Abimelech and said, "You are about to die because of the woman you have taken, for she is a married woman." So Abimelech had not approached her and then said, "Lord, will you destroy a nation even though it is innocent? Did not he himself say to me, 'She is my sister,' and she herself said, 'He is my brother'? I did this with a clear conscience and clean hands." Then God said to him in a dream, "Yes, I know that you did this with a clear conscience. I've also kept you from sinning against me. Therefore I have not let you touch her. Now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, know that you will certainly die, you and all who are yours." So, the Lord, warned, Abimelech, because, he did this with clear conscience and clean hands, and he wouldn't have done it if he knew she was married. Now it doesn't say that the Lord warned the Egyptian guy in chapter 12. And Pharaoh's officials saw her and praised her to Pharaoh, so the woman was hidden in the Pharaoh's household. But the Lord struck Pharaoh and his household with severe plagues because of Abraham's wife Sarai. So Pharaoh sent for Abraham and said, "What have you done for me? Why didn't you tell me she was your wife? Why did you say she's my sister?" So I told her as my wife. Now here's your wife, take her and go. But the Lord warned Abimelech. So I actually think I think that maybe it's either because Lord warned him because this is the second time it happened, or because Abimelech would actually have listened. So now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, know that you will certainly die, you and all who are yours. Early in the morning, Abimelech got up, called all his servants together on personalities, told them all these things, and the men were terrified. Then Abimelech called Abraham in and said to him, "What have you done to us? How did I sin against you that you brought such an enormous guilt on me and all my kingdom? You have done these things to me that should never be done." And then let us ask Abraham, "What made you do this?" Abraham replied, "I thought there was absolutely no fear of God in this place. They would kill me because of my wife. Besides, she really is my sister, the daughter of my father, though not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife's. So when God had me wander from my father's house, I said to her, 'Show your loyalty to me wherever we go and say about me, he's my brother.'" Then Abimelech took flocks and herds of male and female slaves, gave them Abraham, and returned his wife Sarah to him. Abimelech said, "Look, my land is before you. Settle wherever you want." And he said to Sarah, "Look, I'm giving your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. It's a verification of your honor to all who are with you. You are fully vindicated." Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his female slaves, so that they could bear children. The Lord had completely closed all the wombs of Abimelech's household on account of Sarah, Abraham's wife. So we see him. So Abimelech was like, not really, was pretty like mad at Abraham because he says, "What have you done to us? How did I sin against you that you have brought such enormous guilt on me and all my kingdom? You have done these things to me that should never be done." Abimelech also asked Abraham, "What made you do this?" Abraham replied, "I thought that there's absolutely no fear in God in this place. They would kill me because of my wife." Because there's a lot of people who are have no fear of God and are really bad. I mean, Sodom and Gomorrah are two cities that were really bad, and they literally before they went to bed, the men of the city saw them both young and old, the whole population surrounded the house. They called out to Lot and said, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Send them out so we can have sex with them, And "Get out of the way," they said, adding, "This one came here as an alien, but he's acting like a judge. That would do more harm to you than to them." They put pressure on Lot and came out to break down the door. So, obviously those are the those are the worst people in the land, but that's why Abraham thought, there's no fear of God, and they would kill me because of my wife. Because she really is my sister, daughter my father, though not my daughter my mother, and she became my wife. And also Abraham said well, technically she is my sister, even though it is deceitful to say that he's her sister and not his wife. So when God had me wander from my father's house, I said to her, "Show your loyalty to me wherever we go, and say about me, he is my brother." Then Abimelech took flocks and herds and male and female slaves, gave them to Abraham, and returned his wife Sarah to him. Abimelech said, "Look, my land is before you. Settle wherever you want." And he said to Sarah, "Look, I'm giving your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. It's verification of honor to all those with you. You are fully vindicated." So, Abimelech, because God told him he's God told him that he's Now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But you do not return, or know that you will certainly die, you and all who are yours. So he knows that Abraham is a prophet, and he's very important. So he gave him floods and odds and male and female slaves. And also he says, "Look, my land is before me. Settle wherever you want." And then he gave Abraham. He said to Sarah that he gives her brothers / husband 1,000 pieces of silver. It's vindication of your honor to all who are with you. You are fully vindicated. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech to his wife and his female slaves so that they could bear children. For the Lord completely closed all the wombs in Abimelech's household on account of Sarah, Abraham's wife. Because the reason why God did this is because he didn't want, because Abimelech, so King Abimelech of Goa had Sarah brought to him, and he wanted to have sex with her, but he didn't because he had not yet. Abimelech had not approached her, so he hadn't had sex with her yet. But God made sure that no one could bear children, and I guess it's not just for the whole city, because kind of just to make sure that he would get back his wife, because if they didn't, they would wouldn't be able to produce offsprings. But yeah, this is Genesis chapter 20. So if any experienced Christian sees this and I said something wrong, please correct me. And if you like this video, like it, and if you think I'm doing something good, subscribe, and I will see you the next day if the Lord wills. Bye.